Hi everyone and welcome to another World of Tanks episode. In today's video I would like to talk about Autoaim, how to use it properly and penetrate your target. Many players have different opinions about Autoaim. Some players don't like it and say it's a waste of time, while others absolutely love it and use it all the time. You can let me know in the comment section down below what you personally think about Autoaim. I decided to make this tutorial when I noticed that quite often some players don't know how to use it properly and think that it does everything for them and they don't have to do anything other than shoot. It's not quite right and it makes Autoaim absolutely useless. And before I explain how I use it, let's quickly talk about what Autoaim actually designed for. I think some players misunderstand the meaning and purpose of it and therefore not using it properly. And the purpose of it comes right from its name, Autoaim, and it helps you to automatically aim at a visible enemy vehicle and follow it with your turret and the gun, giving you the option to focus on controlling your tank, pay attention to things around you, and even find a better, safer shooting position, staying aimed at the enemy vehicle. So it was actually designed to help you to aim automatically at the enemy, to aim, not to penetrate. And as I said before, in this video I will try to explain how to use it and penetrate. And now let's talk about some disadvantages first. I found only two. Number one, it will take some time to remember that such thing even exists. Then it will definitely take some time to get used to it. And then, after that, it will take even more time to understand how to use it and when. And before we move on, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and smash that like button if you like this video. It helps YouTube channel in a massive way, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Number two, the Autoaim will stay on until you turn it off. It's not quite a disadvantage, but it may cause some issues if you forgot about that. And the problems actually start when it comes to the Autoaim mechanics. And like everything else in this world, before using things, we need to know how they work, how to use them properly. You don't just go and buy a spaceship and fly to the moon. You would have to go through the training course first. And the same thing here. When you know how things work, you know how to use them. And the way it works is that when it aims right at the center of the enemy vehicle. And it doesn't matter from what angle or side you look at the enemy, it would always be pointed right at the center of this vehicle. And that's completely okay if you need to shoot an RD or something that has a paper-thin armor. But when it comes to penetrating a heavy armored vehicles, the chance that you would hit a weak spot is close to none, and your shell would just bounce off, leaving a tiny, harmless scratch on the paint. And the reason is because those heavy armored vehicles do not usually have penetratable spots at the center. And before we move on and get to the proper way of using it, we need to understand one important thing. The Autoaim does not help us to penetrate the target. It helps us to aim our gun at that target. And now let's talk about a detailed procedure on how to use it and actually penetrate. The Autoaim can be used at any distance, no matter if the target is right beside you or far away from you. So activate the Autoaim at the target you want. Wait for the gun to point at the target, stop your tank, wait until the aiming circle shrinks into the target, and now, the most important thing, before shooting, switch to the sniper mode. It will deactivate the Autoaim, pick the weak spot, and shoot. Manually. Even at the close combat, before shooting, I aim my gun manually. I never rely on auto-aim to penetrate, unless this is the only one option, or I know for sure that no matter what, I will penetrate this particular armor. So one more time the detailed procedure. Activate the auto-aim, find a shooting position, stop your tank, shrink aim in circle, switch to the sniper mode, find a weak spot, and shoot, manually. Oh yes, one more thing. Just a friendly reminder, I know that I talked about it before. Please remember that auto-aim will stay locked on the enemy vehicle until either you turn it off or switch to the sniper mode, or an enemy vehicle disappears and not lit up anymore. With that being said, do not forget to turn it off when you need to manually control the turret. Well, that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.